So, I'm on a subway one evening, just eager to get home after a very, very long day. And I noticed that there was a ball left against the pillar. Then it moved. And I realized that it was a person. So I take a step closer. And it was a girl. A very young girl. So I stand for a moment. Because, I didn't want to scare her or come across as creepy. I slowly walk up to her, which might have been a big mistake because I was a bit shifty. But I proceeded. And she noticed that I was approaching, and she understandably starts to stand. And I asked her if she was hungry. She gave me this blank stare. And she goes, "I'm always hungry." Oh, man. So I offered her my emergency bag of chips. And I asked, how old is she? How old is she? And I reassured her that, I was just only asking because I have a daughter that might be of similar age. She's only 2 years older than my daughter. She was 17. My heart broke for her. Man, it broke for her. I asked her where she was sleeping tonight, and she points. She sat there telling me where she sleeps until the cops move her. I tried to pursue her to allow me to call a friend of mine who owns a shelter that she can stay in, but she said she was fine. And I asked her, how old is she? Just to reassure her that I'm only asking because I have a daughter who might be of similar age. She was 17. My heart broke for her. She's just 2 years older than my daughter. I asked her where she was sleeping tonight. And, she points to where she sat, telling me that that's where she sleeps until the cops move her. She feels safer sleeping in the subway because there are people around and there are less chances of her getting hurt. I tried to pursue her to let me call a friend who owns a shelter, that she can stay in and all. But she said she was fine. I offered to sit with her and, to keep her company, but she tells me if I do, she won't get any money. So, I gave her $40. And I get on the subway and home to my daughter. I look back at her as the train leaves. Although it was painful, I came to the realization that you can't help everybody. The world can be cruel. It could be really cruel to people who don't deserve it, Bottom line, you can't help everybody.